Hey everyone, Dratlo44 here. Hope you are all doing well in these difficult times. Now, today I'm going to be talking about Imagawa Yoshimoto, the little submission as well that you can do after you beat him in the main one, and just a breakdown of everything else. Now, what I was just doing in the background is just going through a few things that maybe is just always worth checking before any boss fight, really. Just checking out what exactly you've got equipped, if you've learned any skills, just to check through and just see exactly what it is that you've got and whether there's anything else new that you can unlock, because there's always new things that you can unlock and it always helps. You know, sometimes you miss things. It's so easy. It can be very overwhelming in Nioh as regards to all of the things that you can have. Now, if you do want to skip this content, you can go to 2 minutes, so feel free to do that. Just so you know there. Now, I've just literally unlocking a couple of skills in the backgrounds, like barrier and things like that. Just little things that might not help me now necessarily on this boss fight, but you know, they're things that are quite useful. Going on to the dual swords and the shifting side of things, which I'm doing now. Just again unlocking some passives and some skills that just might help. All about Nioh is always unlocking as much as you can, just preparing for that fight. If you've got an enemy that's weak against a particular spell, it's always worth checking out. Imagawa doesn't seem to be weak against anything particularly, so I just use poison because that's the build that I'm mainly working on at the moment. But it's all preference, and weapon-wise, again, it's all preference on what you prefer. So that's just me just going through it in the background. Now, in a moment then, it is going to be loading into the actual mission, and I'll just talk you through a little strategy, a little thing that you can do just to make it a little easier. Again, you might have already done all this, and if you have, absolutely fine, but it's just a way of farming it, because again, Imagawa actually gives smithing texts for various different weapons and armor. It can be very useful to gain, and you know, it's like anything, isn't it, really? There's just some easier breakdowns of how to make that boss fight just so easy and simple. Now, something with this mission then is just to point out that it's knowing where placements are. As you know, there's one hidden up on that tree, so I'm just going to shoot him, take him out, get rid of him. Trying to creep, not the best ever, probably could have been a little quicker with that bit, but I did want to make the ninja just hidden there aware of me. I'm just going to kill him now, get rid of him. And then what I'll do is that I'll go back round then and just actually take out the additional guards. Now, I attracted the attention of this guard. In an ideal world, I would have shot him with a bow and arrow. But yeah, that didn't really work. And he interrupted me before I got the part out. Excuse my cat in the background. It's decided to want a bit of a part of the video. Now, there is another guard that I forget about just here, I believe, which I should have taken out with a bow and arrow again. So just to bear that in mind as regards to everything else. Now, there is going to be 2 guards up on the top. One of the bigger ones is the one to take out that you need to proceed. There's actually 2 of them. And the other one is a smaller guard who I'll take out first, just to get rid of him and save having a 3-on-1 fight compared to a 1-on-1 fight, which is a lot easier. Now, as you can see with this guy, he's got a big axe. He does actually shoot a weapon as well. If you try and shoot him, he does stop and try and shoot you, so just bear that in mind as well. Now, he's a big slow axe user. Although axes are pretty good in this game, they hit pretty hard. Luckily, you know, speed-wise, he's not the quickest, so taking him out is not that bad, really. Again, it's a lot of patience. Just trying to drain his Kai there, just making sure that you know, you can do it. Guarding a lot is always a good idea, and I like to use the whirlwind and then to the quick draw. Now, he does a little bit of speech, talks about how he's failed and all that, and you just you can move on then to the other wet enemies as well. Now, with this one, he just disappears. I think I do go back and pick up a little bit of Ritter that I'd forgotten about, and then I'll go down here. Now, I did try to fall down, and actually, for some reason, I tried in my infinite wisdom to fall down and sword this guy. I don't actually know why, because I was clearly miles away, and it was very unsuccessful. I should have waited a little bit, and I would have been able to drop down on him and gain that advantage. Fortunately, he's only a very basic enemy, so very easy to take out, but just something to bear in mind. Now, I do run up into the top corner. There's actually a ninja hidden up by that yellow thing. I completely forgot about him, actually, on that occasion, and he attacked me. But, yeah, again, it's just something to remember. Now, there are, I think, there's one more ninja to take out, if I recall, and then the big guy, and then I can get on to the boss. Now, the ninjas, they tend to throw those bombs, which is a bit of annoying, but as long as you avoid them, it's not too bad. I think one of them actually does catch me, if I remember, at some point, or it's the other guy. I can't quite recall, but yeah, when you knock them down, you can just literally do the damage, and of course, that's absolutely fine. Now, the sun was reflecting on the TV a little bit here, so actually I had a little bit of difficulty at a certain time just seeing where I was going, which is why I wandered up to the top bit a little bit later. But as you can see, this is the last bigger soldier that you've got to take out. He says a little bit of dialogue, and then you can proceed on, of course, to the boss himself. Now, again, as you can see, I'm just literally just trying to drain his Kai. That's the bomb. It's got a bit of tracking to it. Could have dodged it, but didn't. And you can see that he just does the spear, and then you can just literally finish him with your skills. Skills, literally, doesn't matter what weapon you have. Any weapon's going to have skills, so you can literally just use them accordingly. And it makes it a lot easier, especially from guarding. The guarding skills are so good for any enemies in Nioh. It's not just soldiers. It is literally all of them. It makes it so handy. Yeah, as you can see in the background there, I wandered up completely the wrong way because I couldn't see. The reflection and glare was pretty bad at that particular time, and on these darkened levels it can be a little bit of a struggle. Now, with the boss fight then, I'm just going in. I literally am going to equip the poison broth, because I just think, or the hemlock broth actually, oh yeah, that's right, I tried the paralysis on him, which didn't work actually, so I would go with poison or any other skill that you can. Now with him, he's going to do the elephant, which is hard hit, but again, you can kind of sidestep that, which I'll talk about. Yeah, as you go, there you go, so you can sidestep it quite easily. He tends to swipe a lot. He'll fire the arrows up in the air, or he'll switch to firing below, which caught me off guard on that one. He'll do those big sort of spear attacks. These ones, yeah, if you just keep running, you can just dodge, and you can of course do extra damage there. Now with him, he's going to keep firing those arrows, so you can just guard, and you can actually, because he's a human, you can shoot him in the head, and you can run out for additional back damage, which really does help. Now with that one, you've just got to be just a little quicker. You just got to keep on attacking him, and as you can see there, the elephant does it again. Just sidestep it. It's really easy to actually avoid. It's one of the burst attacks I find just a lot easier to get out of the way of, and just pretty much get out of there, get it out there. Now with regards to this, he's going to do the arrows, which again caught me because I tried to sidestep it, and I could have just blocked it. It would have been easier. I did the arrows really badly, or at least I missed one, but again, you get more back damage, and you can just rinse and repeat that. It's really easy, just an easy breakdown. He does give you lots of smithing texts, and he's worth farming, even if you know how to beat him. It just makes it a little easier in the way that he works. There you go. So I should beat him in a minute. Literally, he's nearly dead, and as you can see, he's done. So really easy breakdown. Hope that kind of helps in regards to how he is as a boss. He does a little bit of speaking, and then it ends. So yeah, look, if you found that helpful, then by all means drop a like. If you want to subscribe for more videos, because I'm going to be doing as many Nioh videos as I can, and much more frequently and regularly. And if you want to drop any feedback, I mean, at the end of the day, I'm still a new YouTuber, so I know that it's not perfect. And there's always things that I can do to improve. So if you do want to leave any constructive feedback on my channel, then that would always be appreciated, because I'm always looking to grow and try and just help everyone with the game and then help enjoy it. So look, if you enjoyed it, leave a like I said, but otherwise that's everything from me. So take care and have a great day. Okay, nice one. Cheers. Bye.